There's some that's like all from
I believe we've put the chairs. Oh, I did.
Oh, I'm wearing a t-shirt.
Not in public, not in public, not in public.
Cool. Who chose the ring?
I think it's a bit of a combination between Shane's creativity and Clare's stylish design.
Nice.
From Shane's grandfather.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's got more sentimental value
Yeah,
as well.
I think there's a bit more history in the ring too. But,
Yeah.
I'll let Shane and Clare explain that.
Okay, good idea.
Come on, mate. Someone made. You like it?
Good luck.
Authorised by law to marry people according to the Marriage Act of 1969. That's what I'm going to do, with your help. I'm going to start off with a little bit of history given by some people who were actually there. And we're going to start with the falling in love, or how they met at Reverend Greg's wedding.
So how Shane and Clare met. Shane and Clare met at Greg and Marimba's wedding, where they became instantly drawn to each other. By the end of the evening, they were concocting a unique bucket of punch together, consisting of beer, wine, lemon juice, and the dregs of any unfinished drink.
2 weeks later, Claire arrived in New Zealand with a bottle of whiskey.
The engagement. The move up to Darwin for Clare and Shane was an important crossroad in their relationship, as this was the time that Shane and Clare started to see their future unfolding together. They stopped thinking about individual plans and started journeying together. It wasn't always easy, but by the end of their time in Darwin, Shane had made the decision he wanted to spend the rest of his life with Clare. on a camping trip to Kakadu National Park on a balmy NT evening, accompanied by a bottle of passion pop, Shane got down on one knee at the top of Gunlom Waterfall and told Clare that he loved her and would she do the honour of becoming his family.
They now find themselves happily settled on the idyllic shores of Byron Bay. Both now employed, both happy, both more in love than ever. Now I'd like to invite Lionel Lubitz to come up and give a blessing.
There is a tradition that we have in the Jewish world that on the eve of the Shabbat, the Sabbath, the parent blesses the children, and for many, many years Claire would be at our house on Friday night and she would share in the blessing. And I've taken that blessing and I've adapted it a little bit, because there's nothing better than religion that's adapted a little bit. May you bless and hold one another. May you turn toward each other and be gracious to one another. May you turn your faces toward each other and find peace.
Thanks.
Claire and Shane, before you are joined in marriage in our presence, I must remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to the law in Australia, is the union of a man and a woman, to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. We will now do the vow. I can hold that for you. You just hold hands. Repeat after me, Claire. Before these witnesses, I, Clare Florence Hocking,
Before these witnesses, I, Clare Florence Hopkins,
take you, Shane Robert Sutton, to be my lawful wedded husband.
take you, Shane Robert Sutton, to be my lawful husband.
To have and to hold, for better or for worse,
Heaven to hold, better or for worse,
for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health,
for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
from this day forward, as long as we both shall live.
from this day forward, as long as we both shall live.
Adam, the ring.
Hid in the ring and he said he
That old trick.
Thanks.
Right, Shane, repeat after me. With this ring and before these witnesses, I, Shane Robert Sutton,
With this ring and before these witnesses, I, Shane Robert Sutton,
take you, Clare Florence Hocking, to be my lawful wedded wife.
just might wait a second.
Let's wait a minute.
She fainted.
We've got a doctor. We've got a doctor. Where's Tara? Coming around. Can I get some water?
Yeah.
No, just tell me the big ones.
He's okay. He's fine.
She wanted to marry him.
Oh, Bruce, you need to come back here.
Man's in the man.
You don't want to miss this, Bruce.
Now, where were we?
Married.
To have and to hold, for better or for worse.
To have and to hold, for better or for worse.
For richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health.
For richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish,
To love and to cherish,
from this day forward, as long as we both shall live.
from this day forward, as long as we both shall live.
Good enough. I now pronounce you husband and wife.
sides of things.
Just my signature.
That's your signature?
So we're going to head up here shortly after the photos, and then we'll leave them alone down here for a little while.
Very good.
Yes, go on.
Margaret.
He just ran the gauntlet. Get it again, go again, yeah! Go!
You're the front. So everyone, this is the front right here. So we're going to move back this way. Come on back. It's all planned.
They're on.